the ministries and all the organizations you could have chosen, why did you choose the clinic and the church to be the benefactor?
Lake of the Woods Church is first of all, it's the church that I received Christ in back in 2003, and in 2006, 2007, I had some really huge life struggles. Lost the business to the recession, raising a daughter as a single dad, and diagnosed with cancer in 2007. I had bladder cancer in 2007 and fought that for 2 or 3 years, and then was diagnosed with prostate cancer after that. But during that time, when I lost the business, I just found myself in great need, and didn't know where to turn or how I was going to feed my daughter or feed myself, and the church was there. Lake of the Woods Church stepped up, and not only did they provide for my family as far as what we needed to get by for that time, but they helped in other life ways, and in particular, just the church stepped up and people put me back to work and got me some jobs. And so I just feel that any of us at any moment in time can find ourselves in a situation that we weren't expecting and that we don't know how to get out of. And it's ministries like this that really help people in the community that just don't have the means to do for themselves, no matter what their situation, whether it's my situation or whether it's illness or whatever. There's so many reasons that any of us at any particular time can just be in severe trouble and not have a way out.
Now, something that's very near and dear to your heart is feeding families, feeding young people, feeding children who don't have groceries. And at previous races you've done them to raise funds for Feed America. Talk a little bit about your impact on what you see going on right now with that feeding industry.
I've been all over the world. I've done a lot of missionary work locally in Appalachia, through West Virginia, Kentucky. I've been a missionary out at the Navajo Reservation, as well as in Peru, and I've seen hunger firsthand. I see the unhealthy part of our diets, and how in these rural communities that they're just struggling to get by. Nobody deserves to be hungry. I think it's a basic human right that all of us get fed and have food, and so I think it's just so important that, in this time when we're all shut down here and schools are closed, there's so many kids in our school system, in our community, in every community, that depend on school lunch programs to feed their kids, to augment what they're doing, and parents are working really hard to try to provide. And when that resource goes away, it causes a hardship, and I think that's what I just love about the out-of-the-box feeding ministry here, is that you guys have stepped up to fill that void, to fill that need, so that the children here in our community can continue to get the sustenance that they need. As an athlete, as a cyclist, nutrition is so important. You can't think right. If you don't have proper nutrition, you can't think, you can't concentrate, you can't learn, you can't operate and be productive on any real level if you don't have that proper sustenance and that proper nutrition. And so this is just really close to my heart, and something that I'm really glad that you guys are providing for.
Mother Teresa said you can't feed the hearts, the spiritual hearts of children until you fed their bellies sometimes, and there's a lot of truth to that. Yeah. And then of course the medical clinic, I know that through your history you've been in the clinic, you've been in the hospital, you've gone through some pretty major surgeries on your body, and so Did that play into your desire to also fund the clinic through this race?
Yes, being a two-time cancer survivor, and now, with rheumatoid arthritis, people shouldn't need this struggle. I have people in my realm of friends who are struggling now with severe dental issues that just don't have the money to do, so they're looking very much forward to the dental clinic opening up. Again, nobody should have to suffer from not having proper medical care. We all have that right to be taken care of and to have those needs fixed. And so I'm glad that we have a ministry like this that'll just step in and help those. And we have to preserve people's dignity, and I think this ministry does that very, very well. Provides a service and yet dignifies the people that are coming here and helps them out, lifts them up.